Okay, as you can see, I have my circle printing objects ready. So the ones that I showed you in the previous video. So what I'm going to do is I have a paint set nearby. So I'm going to move this so I can show you. So any kind of water-based paint should work. So you could use these or you could use a watercolor set. If you don't have a lot of paint available, what you can do is actually use a marker. So if you have some water-based markers, even permanent markers would work. But again, have mom or dad helping you if you're using permanent markers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my brush ready. So you can't see the water, but I have it right beside the paper here. So I have that ready. I'm going to squeeze out the extra water. And I'm going to stick with one color to print with. So I'm just going to use black for this, like we did on our cardboard lines. So what I'm going to do is take one of my circle objects and I'm just going to paint. I don't need to paint the whole thing because I'm not painting it to change the color of it. I'm just putting paint here on the circle part so you can see how the orange is turning black right around the rim here. Okay, then if I take that and I press that down, that's going to give me the shape of a circle printed onto the paper. So you can see that I have a circle here. Now since it says paint on it already, I could go ahead and add some more. But if I try to print it again, you can notice a lot of the paint actually came off on the paper. So before I can print again, I'm going to have to actually add more paint to it. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to choose a new place for it. So let's say I go over here. But then maybe instead of using the same circle, maybe I want to switch sizes. So now I'm going to put paint on the cap here. And I want to make sure if I go around one time, that's a little bit of paint. I probably want to go around the rim of this with paint more than one time. So I think I'm going to press it down here. Now, as the artist and designer, I feel like we're kind of looking at the bottom of my paper, so I need to make it so we're going to look at the top. So I think next I need to print somewhere above the first circle that I did. And what I'm actually allowed to do, if I want to, let's say I take this and I print it so this circle actually it's going to touch, but you guys know the word for this. When it touches in a way that it covers up some of that first shape, we know that is called overlap. So it overlaps onto the first one. So there I have it, so it's overlapping a circle that was already there. Then maybe I decide I'm going to do this one again. But something else I could try doing, maybe instead of printing all the way onto the paper, maybe I put the circle so it's halfway on, halfway off. So when I print this, instead of a full circle, I actually have, you guys know that's called a semicircle. So now I'm going to switch to my smaller size circle. So I'm going to keep printing until I think I have enough on there. So I'm going to keep working on mine, and you guys are going to keep working on yours. And I can't really sit here and tell you how many circles to do, because as the artist, you guys are going to decide that for yourself. When you think you have enough, you'll stop.